Hi, welcome to Maury's. I'm Diane and you are?
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
I'm Angel.
And Angel. Nice to meet you both. Thanks for coming. What brought you to Maury's today?
Just kind of wanted to check out the Mazda3.
Oh, good pick. I have one, so I might be a little biased, I suppose. But
Nice.
why don't we take a few minutes and pull up a chair and you guys can tell me what you're looking for.
Really wanted to just test drive. We've spent a lot of time at other dealerships and want to get a feel for the car.
Test drive's the best part, bar none. So if you wouldn't mind, I can make this really efficient for you today. If we do take a few minutes so you can help me understand what's important to you, and then I can get you the right vehicle selected for our test drive.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. Come on over this way. Got a couple chairs here for you. All right, so who gets the new car?
I do.
Ashley gets the new car, okay? And Ashley, how are you going to be using your car every day?
To commute and an occasional trip to Texas.
Okay, you got family down there?
Yeah,
or?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, Texas and commuting.
Yes.
And you're using your Prius now for the commuting.
I am using my Prius now for the commuting.
Okay.
Yes.
Are
Yeah.
you are you
wanting-
thinking about replacing that one?
Yeah, I am. It's getting old. We have 2 cars and we're ready for a new one.
Okay, very good. What else have you liked about your vehicle?
The mileage and the cargo space.
Okay. And the car, what kind of things are you hauling with the vehicle?
My bike rack and things, because I like to go on outings quite a bit during the
Okay.
days and stuff. So
You got some outings to take on. And why are we looking at trying to replace a car right now?
Just safety features. A lot of new stuff out there since we got our Prius. So
I guess so. It's a little older model then?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you're looking at some of the newer updated features.
Oh yeah.
I got it. And you guys wanted to test drive a car, obviously, right?
Yes.
What else is important for you to find out while you're here with me today?
well, for me, one of the things is I want to make sure that the car seats are going to fit for the 2 girls that we have.
Okay.
And as well as I want to be able to have enough space for me. I'm kind of a little bit taller, so I
Yep.
just want to
Yep.
make sure that
Gotta have a
Our
space for
legs fit
everybody.
in, got
Yep.
the kids in the back. Yep.
Got it. And so what else is going to be important for you for features then?
I definitely want heated seats. We're in Minnesota, so
Okay. It's a little different than Texas.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Anything
like
else?
the power stuff, okay? Because I really like to not be messing around with the old mechanical, all the ways that they used to do it. So.
Right, got it. So power seat, heated seat so far. Sounds like, again, miles per gallon are important. The space and functionality is important.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about an automatic or a manual? Or
Definitely
Automatic.
automatic.
Yeah.
She can't
Okay.
drive a manual.
we're on the same page here, huh?
Gotta drive a manual.
I got it. Any other features that you think are going to be really high on your list that you want to learn about?
You know, for me, I don't think so. Outside of the safety
Yeah,
stuff.
just the price. Want to make sure it's
Okay.
within our price range.
What are you thinking about for budgeting? Have you talked about that very much?
Yeah, between 20 and 25,000. That's kind of our wheelhouse. So
Gotcha. I think that gives us a lot of good opportunities to get a lot of the things that you guys are talking about that you want to have on your wish list. So we've got a nifty little app here from Mazda where the first start, I guess, would be that I would recommend a hatchback on the Mazda3 for you, the 5-door, because it's going to give you the functionality and the versatility that you've been having in your Prius already.
Nice.
So you've got that wagon area where you can have some good space. Now, if you look here at the options and stuff on the vehicle, you can see that the Grand Touring is where you're going to start to have the power seat and the heated seat feature that you guys were both talking about. And that car is definitely within your budget still. And it's
Okay.
going to also add a lot of good safety features for you as well that you were talking about that are going to be standard on the car.
okay, perfect.
So I have a vehicle here on the show floor. If you'd like to take a look at the car with me, I'd love to show it to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
absolutely.
Okay. Let's go over there. So Ashley, let me ask you, with 2 small kids, how often are you walking up to the car with your hands full?
All the time.
All the time, like every single
Like
time, right?
every single time.
Yeah.
They're never empty. So the car right now, as you can see, is locked. If you have the key in your pocket, one of my favorite things on the car, advanced keyless entry.
Oh.
You have the key in your purse or your pocket or the diaper bag or whatever you got coming up to the car. You can open this car with 1 finger.
Really?
1 finger touching the latch and lifting it up
Nice.
and putting all your stuff inside the car. So instead of having to put everything down in the snow or the mud or whatever and then fish out the key and then put everything in with the mud and the snow back into the car, keeps the interior clean, but it's also so handy. Now opening it from the back, when I close this car, it's also still going to be locked, so I can run back in, get another load, bring it back out, and I'm not worried about people taking what I
Oh.
brought in the car already.
Crazy.
Pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
There's a lot of great space in there too, isn't that? For
Yeah,
a lot of luggage and coolers and maybe, you know, strollers and stuff like that for the kids later.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's nice.
Mazda also has an accessory that you can add. It's a bike rack that goes on top of the car, so you can add bikes and kayaks, skis, all kinds of cargo racks and stuff like that for it too. So
I need that.
good function for your stuff, yeah, and the whole team, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So one of the other features that comes with the Grand Touring is going to be the advanced keyless entry. Stop it. Okay. You've got you've got a leatherette interior with the Grand
Nice.
Touring. So one of the things that looks super luxurious, it's also very comfortable, but it's super durable.
Nice.
So when you've got the kids climbing in and out of the car with their muddy feet or anything, just take a damp cloth and wipe that up really easily.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
so it's pretty
that,
slick. You also mentioned that with these long trips that the fuel efficiency is important to you too, right? So Mazda SkyActiv Technologies redesigned.
SkyActiv. I've heard so much about it.
Everybody asked me that, so
Okay.
I actually know the answer.
Ah, there we go.
Somebody finally, right?
Yeah.
So the SkyActiv is Mazda's holistic ground-up approach to re-engineering the entire car, every component, to make sure that we have the ultimate in fuel efficiency, the ultimate in performance, and the best, lowest emissions in the class. Okay?
okay.
And so Mazda's intent is to do all that without sacrificing the fun to drive aspect of the car. So when you think of something like Corvette, you think horsepower is up or down?
Oh, up.
And how about the gas mileage?
Way down.
Okay. How about your Prius? Gas mileage
Up,
and horsepower?
down.
Okay. So these two things usually go opposite ways, right?
Absolutely.
And it's difficult to combine those to work together. So this whole approach for the SkyActiv Technologies is able to improve fuel efficiency and horsepower at the same time by 15% for Mazda.
Wow.
So they came up with class-leading fuel efficiency. And actually the EPA came out and just said that the Mazda as a manufacturer had the best fuel efficiency as a brand in the
Wow.
US.
I did not know that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
I
pretty
knew
slick.
Very cool.
Some of the other things that you said were important as well, Angel, were the safety features, right?
Oh, yes.
So,
Protect my little ones.
that's right. Well, we appreciate that you're giving Mazda the opportunity to protect your whole family, and there's a lot of really good reasons for that. And if you've done some of the research, you may have already seen this article, but the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety recently came out with their new releases for 2014. And the Mazda3 is one of only 22 cars that made their top-notch list of the, what is it called, the Top Safety Pick Plus.
Okay.
They took 100 cars off of their list last year.
Wow.
Oh,
100 cars. They added a new crash test to the array of crash tests that they do. And the new SkyActiv Technologies actually have changed the body structure of the car. All three of our Mazda SkyActiv vehicles are on that short list for the Top Safety Pick Plus. And they did that because they're not only reducing impact energy with the crumple zones, and I think a lot of people are familiar with the reduction of energy you get with that, but they've taken a new engineering approach and design to the car where they've changed the welds on the vehicle, and where the metal is contacting and going around the car, they call it a ring structure. So the idea is to give that impact energy a place to go other than straight into the cabin with you, right?
Wow.
So it goes down around the bottom of the car and around the sides of the car and up over the top of the car as well. So the idea is to keep that compartment where you and your family are not moving. Nothing's coming in there and squishing the cabin of the car. So it's really, really safe, and they've done a great job of that. It's pretty exciting. Now, you know, crash protection is important.
right.
Crash prevention is also important. Is there a story I need to know more about later? Okay. Okay, very good. So some of the safety features that Mazda came up with is blind spot monitoring, and you may have heard this before, right? So the blind spot monitoring system uses system in the side mirrors to keep track of what's going on around you in your blind spot, to show you informationally with a light what's happening. So while you're driving down the highway and then somebody says, "Mom, she's pinching me," and you're getting ready to change lanes to take an exit, right? You put your blinker on and suddenly there's a car there. It's happened to everybody. You'll get an audible warning that says, "Don't do it," okay? And potentially avoid an accident, right?
You can use that.
Another feature that's included with that system is the rear cross traffic alert. So once you've loaded your bikes back up on top of the car after a long ride somewhere and you're hopping in the car and you get ready to back out of your spot, it's going to look behind you for cross traffic too. And that happens in parking lots and everything else at Cub, right? And so instead of having to deal with the, you know, not so fun aspect of fender benders in parking lots or increased, you know, insurance premiums, you've just avoided an accident because it beeped at you and told you to stop backing up the car, right?
Nice.
Pretty slick.
Yeah.
Ashley, I'm going to go ahead and have you slide inside the vehicle here.
Okay.
And you can see that heated power seat there, how easy that is to get in and out.
Oh, this is nice.
One of the other features I think that you'd really appreciate in the vehicle is the Mazda Connect system. Since you're new to the area as well, you've got this heads-up display up here that's going to include a navigation system. And the navigation system also has voice commands so that you can make changes to your destination while driving instead of having to pull over and type stuff in.
Can I pair up my phone to it?
Oh, absolutely. And it's a comprehensive phone system, so you're going to have your phone and your text messaging all available hands-free. Your entire phone book is going to download into that system as well, so you're not having to fish into your purse or your pocket to find a phone number to make a call as well.
Cool.
Pretty slick.
Yeah, I like it.
So
And
the
the heated seats.
And the heated seats, yes, you're going to love that too. So the test drive is really the next thing on our list. If you don't mind, let me show you where we're going to be driving.
Okay.
We've got a test drive route that we're going to go ahead and take you on here, where you can see that we've got a lot of driving dynamics. We're going to be taking some interchanges and heading on the highway, so we get the chance to test the acceleration as we get up to speed, see the stability on the highway as well. We're going to have a lot of fun curves out here on
Nice.
McGinty Road as it goes out past Cargill, and lots of driving pleasure, potholes, railroad tracks, and road construction down in Wayzata, of course, right?
Okay.
Then we're going to take the highway to come back. The whole process takes us about 20 minutes. We really want you to have a great feel for the car so you can see what a great fit this vehicle would be for you. So while I go get a grand touring ready for you, why don't I go ahead and let you pull up a chair. And I've got some great articles for you to check out here that are going to show you some additional awards that Mazda has received while I go pull up the car.
Wonderful.
All right, thanks. I'll be right back.
No problem.